For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Company. It's great to be here with you guys tonight. Before we kick things off, I'd like to give a special shout out to my mom, who just turned 74 yesterday, and my older son, not my young guy here, my older son, Max, who just turned 12. And those of you guys who are friends with me on Facebook, you can see the well wishes I gave him. We just got back from dinner, so I'm a little late. I apologize for that. You want to say hi, Alan? What did we do today? Tell everybody what we did today. Come here.
So
I want you to tell everybody, break down, step by step, what we did.
I got a new Switch and a new game. Wait, what was the game called again?
We got a Ninja Turtles game.
Yeah, a Ninja Turtles game.
We got a new Switch. We got the new OLED Switch.
Yeah, and also the game is kind of from a TV show.
Yes, from the 2014 TV show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
That's it? That's all that happened today? What else did we do?
We went to dinner.
And what else did we do? What did we do before dinner? What did you and I do during the day?
We went to the pool and had a water gun fight. And
Who won the water gun fight?
I did.
You did? I thought we agreed. The person who was less wet walking out of the pool was the winner.
No. No.
All right, go play. Get out of here.
Bye.
Alan says bye. Lorena, what's up? We got Keith in the house. We got a nice full house here. I appreciate you all being here tonight. We got a wonderful show planned for you guys. Stuff that I did not get to showcase last night. We still have like a full box full of goodies that we're going to go through, and it's going to be great. And we also have some other stuff here that we desperately need to move. So the same deal is applicable to this show as with every show. If you spend $25 with me, you get to spend this awesome wheel here. And if you spend $50, you get free shipping on your order, so long as you're located within the good old United States of America. All right, so without further ado, let's get what the birthday boy get. The birthday boy had a really rough day, Tori. He is currently going to a camp he really is not a fan of. It's like a sailing and tennis camp, and he needed to pick something to do. So he's not a fan of either thing, but he's making the best of it, I guess, kind of, but he's just really unhappy. And this year is his golden birthday, and he was really hoping he would get today off, but he couldn't, and he's got to stick through the rest of it because, you know, he's just got to be a soldier and get through it. But he had a really great dinner, and he requested to just have some time to himself. He's a preteen, so I just told him, like, look, man, you have a really rough week. You go do you. And he got a new laptop for his birthday, and he got, like, so many Robux. It's not even funny. So he is stacked up. He is a happy camper, but he's just upstairs. He's retreated to his room like all preteens do. So, but we had a really great dinner with my parents. We had we went to this steakhouse, and it was just absolutely amazing. I'm still like full from it. That was my only meal today too. I didn't eat anything, and I didn't like overeat over there. But the food is so rich, and it was just like you take one bite, and it's like you can feel yourself gain like 15 pounds. But it was great. We had a really great time. So here we are. All right. Without further ado, let's get to it because we gotta move through some of these comics. One thing I promised my mom and Max is that we were gonna have a great show tonight in honor of them. So one way or another, either whether we move lots of comics or not, we're gonna have a great show tonight. Let's start off with the first book here. We have Venom #1. This is Legacy number 201, and it's gonna go for just $5 right now. This is one of the last remaining FOMO books from last night. And I'm not sure who did this variant here, but it's pretty badass. If you look really closely, it's actually really well rendered and detailed. Let's take a look at who did this. So I know for a fact that the interiors on this are done by Brian Hitch, and Al Ewing is the writer of it. Al Ewing had a legendary run on Immortal Hulk. So who did this cover? I think this is Gabriel Del Auto, if I have to be honest with you. Like, based on the detail here, this looks like the Del Auto. But I can't tell because there's just so many. I know it's not Todd Knock. I know it's not Angel Medina. I know it's not Inhyuk. It might be, no, Inhyuk Lee has a different signature. Chris Bacallo. There are just a bunch of variants here of this issue. But either way, $5 on this, it's yours.
I'm ready to go.
No, Tori, I love that you engage in the chat group. You are always welcome to do that. And you told me to go watch Flash Gordon with the kids. We'll see how it goes. Max is calling the shots this weekend. He's had a rough week, so I told him this weekend it's whatever you want. Venom 201, legacy number 201 is going to go for just $5. One of the last remaining FOMO books from last night. A lot of our FOMO books sold this week. This is the thing I have to say I really love about you guys. Every single time I pick out FOMO books, nearly more than half of them almost always move. I never end up in a situation where it's like I barely move any of them. All right, so we got Gwen Stacy #1 by Christos Gage and Todd Knock. I don't know what this book's about, but we're going to read the intro here. Gwendolyn Stacy met Peter Parker when they were both students at Empire State University, but her story didn't start there. Who was she before she became involved with Spider-Man? Her friend Harry Osborn calls her the beauty queen of Standard High, but she's so much more than that. She's the one and only Gwen Stacy. So, I love Todd Knock's art. He's like perfect for the world of Spidey and all that stuff. He's kind of like nods to artists that I like Mark Bagley, and he knows how to draw women really well. And Teen Angst, he captures it great. And Gwen Stacy actually has a pretty rich history. Her dad was a captain of the police force, of the New York Police. So this is a pretty complex character. She's not just Spider-Man's girlfriend who got killed by the Green Goblin. There's a story here. This is going to go for $5. Yeah, once he's out of evil camp, and I gave him a pep talk to try and make, and the camp's not bad. They teach kids sailing and tennis. That's wonderful. He's just not into those things, neither was I growing up. I was just into comics and video games, and that's how I spent my summers. I didn't really do that. I went out with my friends a lot more. I was biking everywhere and going to the park and hanging out, and my parents were always working, so I had a lot of independent time. So I could just leave the house and, go hang out and do stuff. But, times are different. I got to be a helicopter parent now. Helicopter parent. All right, next book we got here is Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #24. We got Doctor Strange on the cover. This looks like a One More Day tie-in. This is going to be $5. $5 for you guys. He's had a rough week, but he's a soldier. He'll get through it. All right, next book we got here is Batman versus Big B. A Wolf in Gotham #6. Heath, what's up? Batman versus Big B, A Wolf in Gotham #6. I desperately need to move this book. We got a cover here by Brian Lavelle, Jay Lyston, and Lee Luridge. This too shall go for $5. A foreign edition of Seuss as a kid. David Moore paid the other kids with bubble gum sticks that he found on the ground. They would be tossed out with used cigarettes and other memorabilia. He would find little sticks of gum and then bribe kids to translate stuff and have them write his book reports for him. That's why he is so incredibly successful today. So everybody, David Moore. In fact, let's just play the freaking video because we all need to feel good about ourselves today. And I hope you guys are feeling good about yourselves. Here's the David Moore anthem. David Moore! The Astounding Wolfman number 2 is going to go for just $5. This is by Robert Kirkman. I had a pretty interesting back and forth with Ross Ritchie of Boom Studios today. He pointed out how perfect the storytelling was in Invincible. And I have to say, Robert Kirkman knows how to make comics. He's been doing this a really long time. If you guys aren't reading any of the G.I. Joe, Hasbro stuff, Transformers, all that, that is all Robert Kirkman. If you're enjoying that, that's all Robert Kirkman. He is the mastermind of all of it. And Invincible was where he got started, but then he went and made this Astounding Wolfman series. And you can get issue 2 right now for just $5. It's a pretty solid cover. What do you think?
Oh, I think I saw that one.
You saw that, yeah. It was here. We called those more moolah packs. Next up, I have Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and the Impossible Man, number 60. We got The Thing and Impy, the Impossible Man, teaming up. This is going to go for $4. $4 on this bad boy. I have, the next book I have rhymes with dong, schlong, and pong. It's called Kong, The Untamed, number 5. I used the SH word in front of my kid. Don't do that! Why would you do that? All right, we got Kong The Untamed, number 5, going for $4. What's up? What do you need to say?
Velocity, do not do that.
Yes, we read all of Spider-Man Velocity yesterday, and there was a line in there.
Then it said, and then this girl was speeding, and then she said, "Why would you do that?" What happened?
I have The Uncanny X-Men number 249. That's going to go for $4. So Alan's responding to a line in a comic from the Spider-Man Velocity comics. So they made a Velocity suit comic series based off of the Spider-Man game.
This game.
Yes, based off of the...
You see it in the corner.
Yes.
Right here?
And there was a line in there. You guys have heard me be like, "Why would you do that?" So there's a line in the comic where she says it there. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? Mom told me to do.
Uncanny X-Men and The Thing and Impossible Man. Keith, I'm going to do both of these for $4 for you. So they're $8 as a pair. Thank you so much, sir. Why would you do that? Don't do that.
Why would you do that? That's so deadly. It's scary for other people.
It totally is. I agree. All right. Next up, I have Batman number 16. This is part of the Death of the Family arc by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. I have this book in my collection. It's a great run, and it kind of reveals a side of Batman that threatens to tear apart the Bat family. And yes, it is all tied to the Joker. It's a really great run. We got this particular issue here going for $5. You go to a comic shop, you're going to spend about $10 on this, between $8 and $10 easily. So Batman 16, this is part of the New 52, going for $5 right now. Highly recommend grabbing this, putting it in your collection. It's fantastic work. I actually studied a lot of that run for the work I did on Warline too. Some of the layouts in that run are just phenomenal. Greg Capullo is a master. When G.G. Allen sees people wiping, he says, "Why would you do that?" I agree. He would. He would do that. And then he would probably throw fecal matter at their faces. You find that funny? You find fecal matter funny? Well, fecal matter means poop. I took off my Band-Aid. This kid pays attention to every detail. All right, I have King Size Conan number 1. King Size Conan number 1. This features stories by Roy Thomas, Kevin Eastman, Stephen S. DeKnight. Stephen S. DeKnight is responsible for one of my favorite TV shows ever, Spartacus, on Starz. It was a newer version of the story of Spartacus, done similar to 300, but much better. and it was just fantastic. He's also responsible for this first season of Daredevil. Really, really fantastic work here, and or really fantastic writer. Chris Claremont, Kurt Busiek, Steve McNiven, Jesus Saez, some of the artists, Roberto De La Torre, Pete Woods, and more, in a savage celebration of Conan. King size Conan #1 is going to go for $5. Why would you do that? I have Cable #1. This is the racist guy who killed Black Tom in Deadpool 2. In case you guys forgot. So Cable #1. I have an $8 price tag on this. I'm just going to do it for $5. This is Cable #1. He's got a baby on his chest. I don't know why baby's on his chest, but this is done by Oliver Olivetti. Ariel Olivetti. And grab this for $5. Oh boy. All right. We have a situation. I'm going to have to take a moment to clean up Alan because he just went #2. So while I go and do all that, actually, let's get the birthday boy down here. Alan, hold on. I have to get the birthday boy downstairs. You guys are going to get to hang out with the birthday boy for about 10 minutes. Oh boy, he's not even going to pick up his phone. Hang on. This is the fun part about being a single dad. Oh boy. Maybe you guys could look at Bentley. Why do something? Hold on, let's see if I can get a dad time intermission. That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a dad time intermission. Okay, guys, give me a second here. You can watch. Let's see, what's a good long video that I have here that'll kill airtime? Oh, you guys can play Who's the Biggest Wiener? No, I don't want to play that game. Let's see. What else do I have? Well, I actually do have something else you guys might like. So I just got news today that Mark's A Tale of Survival, as well as all my other books, have arrived and should be in my hands by next week. I'm going to run an ad right now for Mark's, which should be 2 minutes long, and that should be enough time, hopefully, for me to get stuff going. If you guys have any questions, just hang tight. I'll be right back. thank you guys for your patience. No, he didn't miss my phone call. I had to take care of the little guy. He had to.
It's me.
Yeah, he had to. So, sorry, Joe. I am back. Thanks, guys. And you guys all saw the Mark's trailer. That was for our Kickstarter campaign. And I just want to throw it out there. If anybody hasn't backed the campaign and wants a copy of the book, it's just $15. You can pre-order it right now on the show. Hi, you want to say hi to everybody? Bentley, shut up. Hey, Bentley's here. Hello, everybody. Sorry it took me so long to get here and say hello. You go puppies. We go puppies. Yes, here we go. All right, go play with Alan. Go lay down with Alan. All right, now to kick things back into high gear here. Yeah, I love the new cover too. Fabrice Cebulski did a really great job with that. I'm actually going to see him in 2 weeks. I'm really looking forward to it. I got to call him up. I miss Fabrice. All right, next book we have here is Captain America 750. Captain America! We got a Gary Frank Captain America cover milestone issue, 750, going for the low price of $8. That's exactly the cover price, and that's what I bought it for. So $8 for Captain America 750. $8 on that. And then I got Monkey Prince #1. That's going to go for just $4. It's part of a limited series. I believe it's 8 issues. This cover is done by Bernard and Sebastian Chang. That's going to go for $4. And then I have Peacemaker, Disturbing the Peace by Garth Ennis, #1. This is a black label book, and it's going to go for just $4. So $4 for Peacemaker, Disturbing the Peace. And we're getting a season 2 of Peacemaker pretty soon. They cast Frank Grillo to play Rick Flag Sr., which should be pretty cool. That's going to go for $4 today for this. And give me a second. I'm going to plug in those 2 gaps over here.
And I'm about to get moved. Yeah.
All right. I have King Size Avengers Annual #10. This is going to go for $20. First appearance of Rogue as a foil cover. Highly recommend grabbing this. Cable and Conan's off to Keith. And then I have 2099 AD Genesis #1. That's going to go for just $4. There should be 5, but I'll do it at 4. Conan and Cable are out. Keith, you are the man. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you. Hello, Poppy. He's just like looking at me with such loving eyes. I love you too, buddy. Hello, puppies. All right. I got Batman 100. I priced it at 10. This is a variant. It's a really badass variant. I priced it at 10. I'm going to drop it down to 8. I'm going to do the same thing for this Batwoman #1 foil variant. It's a convention exclusive. Normally it'd be 10. I'll do it for 8 as well. All right. And if you buy the pair together, I'll do them at 15, just so I can move them and get them the heck out of here.
That hurts.
All right. The next set of books I have here. Please, Lord, when my son blew out his birthday candles today, I wished something. I wished for him to be happy and healthy, and for all his dreams to come true, and for anyone out there, to buy this big stack of Walking Dead graphic novels. Each of these are individually priced at $40 a pop, $40 a piece on each book. That's the MSRP. Sorry, not 40, but 35. It's an insanely high ask on each book. But I'm going to do each volume at just $10. So this is volume 5, volume 6, volume 9, volume 11, and volume 12. And we were talking earlier about Robert Kirkman and all the great stuff he created. This is what he's most known for. So $50 gets you all of these graphic novels here, includes free shipping, and gets these books the heck out of here. $10 hardcover graphic novels. You can collect the whole set. I'm sure you can find the rest for pretty cheap somewhere. Or if you got to pay for full price to complete your set, at least you got a great deal on these 5 books here. I'm not sure how many volumes there are, but hey, it's a great deal. All black and white books. I think that's worth owning. And then finally, from the personal collection, I have Carnage #1. This is a foil cover. I have #1, #2, #3, and #4. This is some pretty messed up stuff. It's kind of like Hannibal, the Red Dragon, and Silence of the Lambs all rolled into one. It's a really, really good run of books, and it's a full run. So there's more issues in the series, but this is the first 4. Obviously, we got this really cool foil for issue 1. If you decide you want to grab all of it, it's just $30. This comes out of my personal collection. I'm not really making any money off these books. It's kind of like, hey, I had these books. Now it's time to move them and get them out there into the world and pick up something else. So $30 is my ask on these Carnage books. Make your claims, my friends. And let's get to it. Now it's $2 comics territory. We're going to start off with the books that I didn't get to yesterday. We've got a whole box here, all $2 comics. So get ready to have some fun. All right.
And she got beaten up really badly. And now she's sticking her arm into my jacket. Wow.
Oh, yeah? Oh, well, it happens. All right. First book going up on the rack here. We have Star Trek Starfleet Academy #2. That's going to go for $2. Southern Cross #1 by Becky Cloonan. That's going to go for $2. Multiversity #2, Justice Incarnate, going for $2. Silver Surfer by Dan Slott and the Allreds, going for $2. Hawkeye #2. This is by Jeff Lemire and it says Perez, but not sure who Perez is. I need the name. Get me the names. Ramon Perez. This is going to go for $2. Silver Surfer's off to Keith. Keith, you're slaying tonight, man. You're just like no messing around. Legend of Wonder Woman #7 is $2. Starfire, side by side with Grayson. Starfire #7 is $2. Tales from the Dark Side by Joe Hill and Gabriel Rodriguez, #2. That's going to go for $2. Deadpool Massacre #1, going for $2. Weavers, 1 of 6 from Boom. Simon Spurrier, Dylan Burnett, and Triona Farrell. $2 on this. You can lay down the rhythm and bring it. All right, I got Deadpool #11. That's going to go for $2. Xena Warrior Princess #2 is $2. Rom #0. This is a free comic book day. This is really badass by Chris Ryle, going for $2. He's the publisher of, or was the editor-in-chief of IDW. I'm not sure what he's doing now. I have A Train Called Love from Dynamite #8. This is going to go for $2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #58 is going to go for $2. You have this book. We had a double of it. You got this yesterday, remember? You have this upstairs. This kid shoots up the second he sees anything Ninja Turtles. We have it. Don't worry. And don't put that in your mouth. This guy. He wants like all the Ninja Turtle books out there. Amazing Spider-Man, Renew Your Vows, #3. We got a really solid Spidey symbiote suit going for $2. Starfire. Off to Heath. Heath is in the game. The Dark Side War, number 1. That's going to go for $2. Black Panther, number 3. This is from Brian Stelfreeze's run. Some really great art in this Black Panther run here. That's going to go for $2. Batman White Knight, number 5. That's going to go for $2. Empire's End, number 1. Null is coming. Go feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. Crossover, number 1. This is from Donnie Cates. It's a really great series. Imagine if superheroes just suddenly started existing and fighting in a normal world. Like, you're just going about your day, and all of a sudden a portal opens, and the final battle in Endgame just starts happening, but it's every single superhero, and it just destroys everybody's lives. It's terrible, but it's a really great series, and it's about just regular people trying to survive in this chaotic world. Crossover, number 1 is going for $2. Hello, puppies. This is a little puppy. It's just like sitting there and it's like, hey, Dad, I'm a little puppy. Come here, puppy. You want to say hi to everybody again? No, I don't want to say hi. I just want to lick my chops. You got any more of that peanut butter? I gave him some peanut butter earlier because this morning I made Alan a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that he didn't eat. So Bentley got the rest of it, and he just absorbs the whole thing. You give it to him, and he's like, his whole head shakes to the side, and he's like swallowing it. He's kind of like a duck. He doesn't chew. He just kind of swallows it. Hello, puppy. Are you trying to get through? You want to get through? Is that it? Or do you want to say hi? He's wagging his tail. I think he wants to say hi. Come here. This is his tail right here. It's like a little stub.
It looks like a
He
booty.
He doesn't even have a tail.
He only has only a tail, a butt.
The best thing about this guy is no matter how bad you're feeling, and no matter who you are, he can cheer you up. And he cheered up Max a lot today. Every time Max is crying, I just say, here's Bentley. And Bentley makes it all better. Don't you, boy? My little puppy makes everybody happy. And that's why he gets all this snacks. Go, boy. Now get out of here. All right, Roberto, gotcha. King in Black, number 3. We got a variant here with Null fighting the alien. How badass is that? $2. Rocketeer at War, number 4. Do you remember watching The Rocketeer, Ellen?
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
That was a great movie.
Yeah, it holds up well. The Rocketeer at War, going for $2.
I mean, it was one of the best ones I ever seen.
Oh, look at that. One of the best movies he's ever seen. I love it. Star Trek, Manifest Destiny, number 2 of 4, going for just $2. Nighthawk, number 1. This is Marvel's version of Batman. He's from the Squadron Supreme, and he is Marvel's version of Batman. This is a pretty bloody book here. This is going to go for $2. Yep.
Wait.
He's Marvel's version of Batman, and he's also black too. And there was a Max series where he fought a version of the Joker. King in Black. It's off to
That sounds weird.
Keith.
Wait.
Hmm?
Why did they wait? Did that Batman was in that universe? Or...
No, there is no Batman in that universe. He's like a version of Batman for the Marvel universe.
Maybe it's not the 2020 universe.
Rick and Morty, number 14, is going to go for $2. I have Adventure Time number 21. That's going to go for $2. Rocketeers off to Action Comics number 0, New 52. Action Comics 2, New 52. Number 3, number 4, number 5. This is all by Grant Morrison, by the way. If you grab all these books, it is 2, 4, 5, all 5 for 10. All 5 for 10 for the Action Comics. All 5 for 10. And then I got some Batman books here. I have Batman number 458, 459, 460, 461, and 462. These are all going to go for just $10. $10 on this run of Batman books. Some mid 400s books here. Upper middle books. I have Year of the Villain number 1 going for $2. Gotham Academy number 12 is $2. The Sandman Oversized Special number 1 is $2. Strange Skies over East Berlin number 4 is $2. Gonna feel the noise. Gotham Academy number 12 is the final issue of the series. I have The Expanse number 1 of 4. That's going to go for $2. Expands your library of comics. Rogue One number 6, $2. Star Wars 42, $2. Robin Hood 14 from Zenoscope is going to go for $2. I have Gotham by Midnight number 9. That's going to go for $2.
Wait, what was the Robin Hood?
The Robin Hood?
Yeah.
That is this book right here. It's from Zenoscope. It's got a different. It's a female Robin Hood.
Does that mean a deadly Robin Hood?
My friend Brian is sending me messages right now that are making me laugh. What's that, buddy?
Is it a adult Red Hood?
Kind of. Yeah, I would say it's more for adults. They put out more adult books. I'll Expanse and claim it. All right, awesome. The Expanse is claimed. Sweet. Thanks, brother. Keith, you were rocking it again tonight, man. Thank you for shopping with me. Appreciate you, brother. You got a nice big box heading your way this week. All right. Commanders in Crisis, number 1. Looks like a different variant here. This is by Steve Orlando and Davide Tinto. It's going to go for $2. Wind, number 2, is going for $2. And next up, I got a really solid Daredevil run here. You guys are going to love this. Dug these up. Daredevil 282, 283, and 291. Daredevil versus the Bullet. This is going to go for $6 for this set here. $6 for these Daredevil books. And again, you can pick apart my runs here because they're all just run fillers. So if you guys just see one book you want, just claim it. It's fine. Here's an interesting find, and I have multiples of these. Sublime. Apparently, there was a comic made based off of the band Sublime. Love is what I got. Deals are what I got. Man, they couldn't even afford to put color in this book. But actually, the black and white color, or the black and white color in this book. Black, white, grayscale, actually. And it's really well done. By M.D. Lovecraft. This is actually published in 2013. And this story is called Badfish, which is pretty cool. Sublime. $2. I remember getting this album when I was a kid. Yes, the Disney Robin Hood box. All right, I got some Blackest Night here. Superman Blackest Night number 2 of 3 and number 3 of 3. Wish I had 1 of 3. Then I would sell off the whole set for like $10. But grab these 2. It's just 4 because I want to move them. All right, dude, you got 10 minutes and then it's off to bed for you. It's off to bed for the lot of years.
In 10 years, I have to be in bed.
In 10 minutes, you have to go to bed, not 10 years. What?
No, 10 years, I have to be in
In
bed.
10 minutes, you're going to make like a tree and get out of here.
Be kicked out of the house.
Yeah. Oh, oops. I butt dialed Brian. Whoops. I don't know how that happened. I didn't butt dial you on. I dialed you out of my pocket. It was a wiener dialing. All right. I have Action Comics number 34, 43, the number 2 annual, and then I have Action Comics 975. All of it going for $8. All these Action Comics here. Love you too, man. So Brian and I, we used to do Taekwondo together, and we actually we actually like spar. We did like Olympic style sparring, so we competed a lot and we were training together and beating each other up all the time. And now we just make fun of each other because we're old and fat, and you know it's fun. Oh man! All right, I have the Young All Stars number 8, number 16, and number 18, and number 24, and number 25. I actually watched the South Park End of All Obesity with Brian, and that's where I learned about the cereal bomb. There's the cereal bomb, which is fried chicken with 2 of Cartman's favorite cereals with milk on top. And then there's the Oppenheimer where you add mashed potatoes and gravy. And then the Stormy Daniels where you add Oreo cookie crumbles on the top of all that other stuff. The Stormy Daniels. Come on, feel the noise! All right. I got all these Young All-Stars going for $10, which is pretty cool. This is Copper Age Books, late 80s. Going for 10. You like that song?
Yeah.
We listen to it all the time in the car. I had Brightest Day, number 0, number 1, number 2, number 3. David Finch here. This is pretty cool. Number 5, number 6, number 8. Got Hawk Girl on the cover. Number 9, number 10. Oh, that's cool. Dead Man on the cover. That's awesome. It's a really nice cover. Number 11. And number 12, and number 16, and number 20. Holy crap. Aquaman had his arm ripped off. That sucks. Sucks to be Aquaman. All right, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I have 13 comics here that would be $26. If you guys give me 20, all these Brightest Days are yours. So I'll take $6 off. It's buy 10, get 3 free. That's the way that deal works. Green Lantern number 26 and number 60. That's going to go for $4. $4 on this set. And then I got Invincible Iron Man 523, 524. This is going to go for $4. $4 on this. Tales of the Legion of Superheroes. Number 318, number 319, number 327, number 352, number 354, and that is going to go for just $10 right now. $10 on this set. And then I have Legion of Superheroes. This is a different series here by Paul Levitz, Keith Giffen. We got number 5, number 32, and number 33. This is going to go for $6. This is just Legion of Superheroes. The other one is Tales of Legion of Superheroes. I got some good stuff coming your way, guys. All right, I got Action Comics 787, 788, 789, 791, 792. I will do all of these for just $10. $10 for this set. You could break it apart too. I've been trying to sell these books since 2020. I just kind of like recycled them, put them somewhere in the warehouse, and now I just dug them up just to move them. So $10 on this set. Let's get rid of these books. All right, next up I got Batman Little Gotham. This is really beautiful here by Dustin Wen and Derek Ferdolfs. So Dustin does the covers on all these, I believe. So this is issues 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is totally worth picking up right here. You get all 5 of these books here, 2 through 6, and it is just $10. $10 for all of them. I have Legion of Superheroes, more Legion of Superheroes, number 2 and number 3. This is by Bendis, actually. So Brian Michael Bendis worked on these. This set is going to go for $4. I'm going to give you guys a second here to make your claims. Now that we've built out a double rack. These are all new books here. We got FOMO books coming at you at the top of the hour. Nice full room tonight. I appreciate it. Got a lot of people in here. Surprised no one claimed that ROM free comic book day. The Daredevils I showed are 282, 283, and 291, Roberto. That'll be $6 for these. These 3. Let me know if you want to grab them. Philip Ragusa, I remember you were looking for that 283. That was where Captain America shows up. You were asking me about that a long time ago. Finally found it. Move out of the way here so you guys can see the books. You guys got any questions, just let me know. Roberto, I really appreciated our conversation earlier. What you said to me today really meant a lot. You remind me of what my purpose is. So thank you. All of you guys remind me of what my purpose is. You guys are my why. You guys are the reason why I'm here every week. And next week's shows are going to be off the hook. I just picked up a whole bunch of new stuff today from North Shore Comics. That's my LCS. And yeah, we got some good stuff here. And it's going to be great. Philip Ragusa, I got some Superman books for you. Action Comics. Let me know if you want to add these. Just found these the other day. Or yesterday. Yeah. Action Comics, number 787, 788, 789, 791, and 792. Okay, Daredevils are off. Where are the Daredevils? Daredevils are off to Roberto. Thank you, sir. Bless you. Okay. Philip, these are 10 for that set. And then I have more Action Comics here. I have 34, 43, and the number 2 annual. Okay. If you want to grab both of these, all of these as well, it's 6. So you're grabbing these at 10. Let me know if you want to grab these at 6. It'll be 16 on everything. Green Lantern, that's off to Heath. Got it. So tomorrow should be, next week should be really interesting. My previous Easton Chin artist is actually coming into town from California with his family, and we're going to be meeting for dinner on Monday. And I'm hoping I can convince him to come back to finish off the series. He's got a new comic series that came out. It's called It's from Legendary Comics. So he works for Legendary. Legendary Comics is an offshoot of Legendary Pictures, the film company. They put off a ton of movies. It's called The Science of Ghosts. And L did their adaptation of Bram Stoker's Dracula with Bela Lugosi and Frankenstein, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. And now he just did The Science of Ghosts. So he's going to sell me a copy of it as well. So I'm really excited about that. So we're definitely going to meet up, and I'm hoping I can convince him to come back and finish off the last 2 issues of Beast and Shen. So that should be exciting. And Legion of Superheroes 2 and 3 is gone. That's excellent. Thank you very much, Heath. Pick this stuff apart, guys. This is all from the warehouse. It's all just been sitting there. Someone grabbed these Batman little Gotham. I mean, I've been selling Batman left and right here. How are these books still here? Dustin Wen is a phenomenal artist. He's actually did a lot of Detective Comics stuff. Grab all these. It's just $10 for 2 through 6. Philip Ragusa, another Action Comics I found, $9.75. Do you want to add it? It's an extra $2. Let me know. Still got that Brightest Day set. Got a bunch of Brightest Day issues here. Going for $2 a pop. There are 13 comics there. If you grab the whole set, it's just 20 as opposed to 26. I got a nice stack of Batman books here, mid 400s. Got some Deadpool here for anybody who's interested in Deadpool. I got the Sandman from Jack Kirby. This is pretty cool too. Okay, with another Action Comics. Do I have any other Superman up here? Oh, snap. Philip, I'm sorry. I got one more Action Comics to show you. You were asking me for more Superman. I busted out more Superman for you. So the last Superman set I have here is Action Comics. This is by Grant Morrison. This is the New 52 Superman Action Comics. So I have 0, 2. 32 and 33. Got it. No problem. Thanks for letting me know, Keith. Sorry about that. I'll fix that. So you need the older ones, 32 and 33. These 2. Got it. No problem. Action Comics 3, 4, 5. So you have 0, 2, and 3 through 5. If you grab them all, it's an extra 10. Let me know if you want to throw these on as well. Philip Ragusa. Got some Rick and Morty, a Ninja Turtles book. I don't come across Ninja Turtles very often right now. You have the Ninja Turtles book, dude. You have this right upstairs. This is part of your collection.
Oh. I didn't see it.
All right, awesome. I got you. All the Action Comics. Philip Ragusa is taking it all. He's taking all of my Superman books off my hands. Thank you very much, Philip Ragusa. You're going to get a spin on the wheel. You can. But now is not the time to spin yet. A long box of the same issue. Just want Action Comics #1. Get an entire long box of it. Wouldn't that be great? If I could go back in time, if you could go back in time and buy every single copy of Batman 1 and Superman #1, would you do it? Or would you get the almanac and become rich like Biff?
Who's that?
It's from Back to the Future. We need to watch Back to the Future, you and me. All right. Now, listen here, young man. We are going to spin the wheel in an hour because we always spin the wheel towards the end of the show. And you kind of got to go to bed. So I'm going to have you instead show off our FOMO books. And before we do that, here's what I'm going to do right now. Both of what? Both of these? I don't know what both you, Heath, I only saw this right here. Did you claim something else? Oh, the Almanac and Batman one. Okay. Where's the Almanac? Oh, the Almanac and Batman one. I asked the question, you answered it. You weren't making a claim. My bad. You get both. Absolutely. Why not? You want me to spin the wheel and go off to bed?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to let you show off the FOMO books. You want to show off the FOMO books?
No.
You want to do it? Okay. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Everybody who makes a claim from now to the end of the show is going to get a free Marvel book on top of everything. All right? That includes everybody who's made claims so far, but anybody new who jumps on in the next hour gets a free Marvel book. Alan, you're awesome. Give me 5. Headbutt. Can I get a hug? Get Papa a hug. Give me a good one. Hey, don't beg. Go to bed.
Okay.
I love you.
It's something.
Go to bed.
Forever.
Yeah, Amazing Fantasy 15, 12 copies for number 1. Yeah, for sure. I would totally do that. Bye. I would also get, 300 copies of Spawn number 1. Sell each one for $20, $20 to $40. I'd be able to afford one vacation with that, possibly. All right, it's FOMO time.
It's FOMO time!
What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a weirdo for missing out on these great deals. I'm rage pulling off all these books from the rack because it's FOMO time. You guys can claim these books. So now I'm getting all angry. I'm taking these books down. You guys will probably see them next week. I'm going to intermix these with all the other books that I'm going to be busting out from what I bought today and what I will buy over the course of the rest of the week. So you guys will see these books again. So far, we have moved quite a few of them. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Wow. That's fantastic. You guys are awesome. All right. So, FOMO books for tonight. I have Captain America, Steve Rogers, Captain America, number 1. Heroes Reborn. We got the Heroes Reborn cover here, going for $5. Amazing Spider-Man, number 1, legacy number 895. This is the start of Zeb Wells and John Romita Jr.'s run. This is the current run of Amazing Spider-Man. This is the jump on point. Grab this, it's $5. Doctor Strange, number 1. Return of Doctor Strange. This is going to go for $5. Fantastic Four 219 is going to go for $5. Mad Balls versus Garbage Pail Kids, number 1 is $5. Masters of the Universe, Forge of Destiny, number 1 is $5. Uncanny X-Men, number 197, we have Doom on the cover. This is going to go for $12. And then I have Ninja Turtles, number 26, which is going to go for $10. Ninja Turtles 26 is $10. We got some claims on our FOMOs here. So start off with Philip calls Captain America at number 5. What's the next book? Doctor Strange gets claimed by Roberto. 5. Turtles also goes to Roberto. 2. You guys frickin' rock. Keith claims the X-Men. Guys, we're cleaning house with these FOMO books. You guys are awesome. Okay, Mad Balls versus Garbage Pail Kids. Okay. Invoices will go out tomorrow for you guys. All right. Did I get everything? And Fantastic Four. This is amazing. Just so you guys know, I'm down to just 2 FOMO books. We have The Amazing Spider-Man and Masters of the Universe Forge of Destiny #1. The last 2 FOMO books. That's how quickly these got called up tonight. That is amazing. Take care, Philip. Thank you for coming in and shopping with me tonight. I appreciate you, sir. I will spin the wheel for you. No worries. And in honor of it being Max's birthday today and my mom's birthday, you're going to get a free Marvel book on top of everything. Everyone gets a free Marvel book tonight. Anyone who makes a claim. So we got 2 FOMO books left. I have never seen these FOMO books move so fast. So you just got 2 left. Can we move them? I think we can. Masters of the Universe, Forge of Destiny 1 going for $5 and Amazing Spider-Man $8.95. Really cool variant going for $5. All right. Keith's calling Forge of Destiny. Now all we need is someone to claim that Amazing Spider-Man, and we're done with the FOMO books. You guys won't have to hear me talk about FOMO anymore. But that's why we call them FOMO books. Fear of missing out, folks. These are all great books. So Amazing Spider-Man #1. This starts off really, really strong, by the way. This is one of my favorite starts to a Spider-Man run. Really fantastic. The last FOMO book going for $5. Make your claim. Let's sell them all. All right, back to $2 books. I have Suicide Squad #10 and #11. This is going to go for just $4. Radiant Red #205 is going to go for $2. Basilisk #2 and #8 is going to go for $4. This is written by Colin Bunn, who's one of my favorite people in comics. He's like the nicest guy ever. He's such a sweetheart. The nicest guy in comics is a title we only give to good people. And it doesn't get passed out around lightly. Only really good people get that title. And I'll tell you right now, Colin is one of those people. Give you guys a second here. Future State Gotham #9 is going to go for $2. Drax #11, $2. Incredible Hulk #9 is $2. Swamp Thing #22 and 23 from Charles Soule's run is going to go for $4. Justice League #12, The Legion of Doom Dives In by James Tynion. It's going to go for $2. Justice League 14 and 15 and 16 and 20 and 22. Wow, one hell of a run here. You grab them all. Okay, cool. All right. So real quick, let me just tell everybody the Justice League deals. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Justice League books here going for $12. All right. You wanted Radiant Red and Basilisk. Keith, I got you. Got it. Okay. I have Marvel 2-in-1 '93, The Thing versus Machine Man, and The Thing versus Ant-Man, #87. We grab both of these books, it's $4. $4 on the pair. And then I have Savage Dragon number 5, number 7. This pair is going to go for $4. $4 on that pair. And then I got Spectacular Spider-Man 238. That's going to go for $2. All right, more $2 books. This is the stuff from last night. Savage Dragon 7, got 5 from you. Oh, okay, cool, awesome. I'll have some more Savage Dragon for next week too, Keith. All right, I have Saber Rider number 2, and the Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs number 2. That's going to go for $2. Superman Wonder Woman number 24 is $2. Exo Manowar number 42. Exo Manowar number 49. Sealed in the poly bag. Grab the pair, it's $4. Uncanny Avengers number 1. We got Deadpool on the cover, $2. Web Warriors number 5, $2. Invader Zim number 2 is $2. Green Lantern Corps, Edge of Oblivion, number 2 of 6, going for $2. I have the Avengers number 38, Legacy number 738. We got Black Panther on the cover. It's going to go for $2. Batman 66 number 14 is $2. Spider-Gwen number 10 is $2. Lando number 4 is going to go for $2. Ninjak 17 is $2. Superman 44 is $2. Eternal Empire number 4 is $2. Plastic number 4 is $2. Butcher Queen, Planet of the Dead, number 1 of 4 from Red 5 Comics is $2. Monster World number 2 is $2. I have Action Comics 984 going for $2. Batman Annual number 3 is $2. Brave and the Bold, number 171, 172, 173, 189, 190. If you grab all of these, it's going to be just $10. And this is some really great Copper Age comics right here. $10 for all of them. Highly recommend grabbing these. Rogue Trooper number 8. Number 21 and 22, number 23 and 24. Grab all of these. It's just $6. I have Detective Comics number 942 and 964. I actually read this last night. This was a pretty good book. So basically, once Clayface joined Batman's like special team, there was a point where he kind of just like, they were trying to fix him and they put this like bracelet on to like control him. And he went and saw this other member of the victim syndicate. These are people who were they were innocent bystanders that got hurt as a result of Batman being Batman. And one of them was somebody that turned into version of Clayface, and she was an actress. I forgot, Mudface was her name, I think. And Clayface says, I can fix everything that happened to you, and she says, no, you really can't. I mean, you can fix me physically, but it doesn't take away all the horrible things that you've done for me. Like, you're still a monster. And Clayface understands that no matter what he does to try and redeem himself, he's always going to be this monster. It's a really great issue of Detective Comics. Fantastic. You grab these 2 books, it's just $4. This is a stellar run. I'm reading it right now. This is what is on my reading list. These are just issues of the book that I came across while digging around in the warehouse. Highly recommend grabbing it too. Very good stuff. Very, very good stuff. Spectacular Spider-Man 261, 263. That's going to go for $4. And if we add it to the other Spider-Man that I got there, we got 3 Spectacular Spider-Mans. 238, 261, and 263. That's $6 on that set. Wolverine and the X-Men #1, an Age of Ultron crossover, #27, and #31. Grab it all, it's just $6. Rat Queens #21 is $2. Ultimate Avengers #3, #4, #5, and #6. This sees the introduction of Ultimate Red Skull. It's a really great run. You're just missing issues 1 and 2. I will do this set at $8. You get all these books at $8. I have The Flash 35, Black Hole Rising. We go for $2. Nightwing #23 is $2. Justice League of America #17, $2 on this. BRPD Hell on Earth New World #1, $2. Alpha Flight #5, #6, #13 are going to go for just $6. Punk's Not Dead #6 of 6 cover A is going for $2. Uncanny X-Men #320 and 324, that's going to go for $4. Giant Killers 0 is going to go for $2. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight #124 and #125. That's going to go for $4. $4 on these. Catwoman 34 is going to go for $2. Alpha Flight 6 and 13. 6 and 13 are out to Heath. El Diablo #8, #9, and #10 by Mike Parobeck. My mentor, Len Straczewski, worked with Mike Parobeck. Mike died very tragically and very young of cancer, which really sucks. This is going to go for $6. I'm actually kind of excited about that new Switch that we got today for Alan. I'm thinking about going back and getting the Metal Gear Solid Anniversary. Did you guys? I don't know how many of you guys are gamers, but did you see the trailer for Metal Gear Solid Delta? It looks really freaking amazing. Even though I know it's a straight remake, it looks really effing good.
Solid Snake, heck yeah! It's gonna save the mother loving day, yeah!
Alright, one more slot to fill on that lower rack. Feeling lucky. Still have some Punisher books here. Punisher Warzone number 23. We got a gold foil cover here, and number 27. That's going to go for $4. Yeah, I think it's going to be really great. You know, given how old the original is. I mean, that's a PS2 era game. That was one of the last PS2 games. And I remember when they premiered that too. That was like one of the final PS2 games before they moved to PS3 era. And then they released the trailer for Metal Gear Solid 4, which honestly, I'm gonna come out of the closet and say it. I really hated Metal Gear Solid 4. I think it sucked. I hated 4 and I hated 5. I thought they just really missed the mark on both of those games. 4 in particular. I loved what they did with Naked Snake, and I loved like the first 2 chapters of that game because the combat was evolved and everything. And then it just kind of like, what's the word I'm looking? It de-evolves. Instead of evolves, it does the opposite. It goes from being smart Hulk to dumb Hulk. And honestly, like, it just felt rushed. I was really disappointed with the final 3 chapters of Metal Gear Solid 4. It was awful. It wasn't a stealth espionage game. It didn't hold the same rhythm and beat as every other game before it. I just really did not like Guns of the Patriots. Like, I don't need that at all. Sons of Liberty was great. Snake Eater was awesome, and the original Metal Gear Solid 1 was, of course, masterful. I wish they would just remake the original Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2, the old Nintendo games. That's what we need a remake of. Young Solid Snake. I mean, come on. You know. How about you, Heath? Did you like it? Did you like Metal Gear Solid 4? And did you like number 5? Did you like the Phantom Pain? My buddy played Phantom Pain, and I gave Phantom Pain a good honest shot. The thing I didn't like about Phantom Pain was the storytelling was like extremely convoluted. And they're like, oh, it's all about PTSD. And I believe it is, but like I just couldn't get it. I mean, you know, Hideo Kojima went from being like a really solid storyteller to like giving us Death Stranded, which I didn't even bother playing that game. Like, do I want to walk around and deliver people's mail? No, I don't. That's not a compelling video game for me. Walking around is not, not a big Metal Gear fan. Yeah, the NES era ones were great. I just right now I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I really just want to continue playing that. I'm about halfway through it. It's a really huge game. I mean, there's just so much to do in it. It is such a large game. And honestly, I can't find the time to sit down and play it because there's just so much work to do. And so much other stuff going on, By the time I'm done with these shows too, I'm just like completely wiped out. And most of the time I'd just rather read comics and go to sleep. I haven't even been watching like movies or anything. Nothing. Nada. Nada, Nate, nada. Yeah, I got to block out time for gaming. That's true. I probably should do that. All right. Any claims on the board here? Oh, shoot. Did I move camera moved. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. There we go. All right, any claims on the board here? If not, I'm going to just take this stuff down. We got some really solid stuff up here, guys. That Brave and the Bold. How's this still here? Got Batman team up books here. Here he is teaming up with the Scalp Hunter. That's issue 171. Firestorm in 172. Guardians of the Universe number 173. Rose and the Thorn 189. And Adam Strange in 190. Grab all these, and it is just $10 for this entire run of books. Brave and Bold, yeah. Can't go wrong with that. Thank you, Heath. So, Heath, what are your favorite games? Are you looking forward to the Silent Hill 2 remake? I'm really excited about that. I think that's going to be really awesome. Even though, again, it's just like a straight remake, which is kind of like annoying. There have been so many remakes. But I did enjoy the Resident Evil 4 remake. That was fun. I have the Dead Space remake, but I played through like a little bit of it, and I'm like, I've done this already. It's like, it didn't feel like a new experience. It just didn't feel really evolved for me. I mean, it wasn't horrible. It just wasn't that, that great. And oh my gosh, we still have one FOMO book left. Amazing Spider-Man, $8.95, going for $5. Yeah, you never pre-order. Neither do I. I always wait for the games to drop in value, except for Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine, when that comes out, like, I'm buying those games at cover. At cover. I'm paying the entry fee for those games because I want to freaking play them. Wolverine looks like it's going to be so much freaking fun, too. As long as they do it right. Because they've done Wolverine raw on video games for the most part. Batman Beyond Unlimited, number 14, $2. I have Detective Comics 971. That's going to go for $2. That's going to go with the other Detective Comics books I had. There we go. They're now all united. I haven't read 971 yet. I still have a little bit of a ways to go there. Ultimate Avengers 2. Really great run here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You want to know the first game that really burned me? That I felt like super burned by was Assassin's Creed number 1. I felt really burned by that game. I bought the collector's edition. I pre-ordered it because I remember I went to E3 in 2005 and I saw the trailer for the first Assassin's Creed game up on screen, and it was just, whoa, this game looks so badass. And I was like, it's historical, it's awesome. And then I go and buy the game, and they're like, oh yeah, there's a sci-fi element to it. And the sci-fi element, just like the Animus, all that stuff, I was just like, this ruins everything for me. I hated the idea of Desmond. I wish they would have just thrown it out. We did not need him at all. We don't need anything with the Animus. The sci-fi elements of that game ruined it for me. It just pulled me out. It's like, oh, we're gonna put sci-fi in there because history by itself is not cool enough. It's like, stick it up your ass and twist. I really didn't like that. I really hated what they did with Assassin's Creed. So that was the first game I got burned by. Metal Gear Solid 4 was another game I got really burned by. And I just stopped pre-ordering after that. I mean, like, it was just a pain in the ass. But like with Spider-Man 2, that's a different story. Like, that's something I played with the kids. And, Alan played the heck out of Spider-Man 2. Now he's going back and he's playing he played Spider-Man 1. He beat that. He beat the remastered edition. And before he was going to bed, he was playing Miles Morales. He was just totally obsessed with Spider-Man right now. Oh, Mass Effect Andromeda. A lot of people said bad things about that game. Yeah, I didn't play Midnight Suns enough. We played. We rented it from the library and we played a little bit of it. But what's that third book from the end on the bottom row? Peacemaker, Disturbing the Peace. That's gonna go for $4, Eddie. Been very eager to sell it. How you doing tonight, man? So Ultimate Avengers 2, this is a run where Nick Fury hires the Punisher to become the new Captain America. Says, hey, you've been killing people. We can't have that happen. And we need you to hunt down Ghost Rider. So we're going to put together a team. And you're going to get, this Doc Samson guy. You're going to get Hawkeye. We're going to throw in War Machine. And I think Black Widow or Janet Pym. But they basically are going after Ghost Rider, which is pretty cool. So I will do this set here for just $10. $10 on Ultimate Avengers 2. And I'll tell you what, I'll give you guys a deal. If you take all my Ultimate Avengers from me, these two sets, this one's 10, that one's 8, it'd be 18. I just do them both for 15 if you take them off my hands right now. Oh my God, yeah, that Avengers game, Tori. Oh, man, was that awful. And it should have been great. It really should have been a freaking good game. I love Avengers. How could they mess up? I mean, it was such a perfect opportunity to get that game right, and they totally messed it up. What do you guys think of that Black Panther Captain America game that's coming out? That looks like that might be cool. I know that Afua worked on. She was brought on board to work on that, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't like what they did with the Avengers game, but Alan was playing it. He liked it for a little bit. He was playing it for a hot second, because there's nothing else to play. I really wish I could get him into the Batman games, but those games are like a little too dark for him. He gets a little scared. He didn't like the Joker getting burned at the beginning of Arkham Knight. You got any other claims on books up here? I'm going to take this stack down in just a second. Give you guys one last second if you want to take a look at anything here. Call it as you see it. Yeah, the Batman games are classics, and honestly, Arkham Knight is the best out of all of them. And they're like, oh yeah, there's a new Arkham game coming out, and it's a freaking, meta game, like meta quest game. Like, stop with the VR. Give me a freaking third-person Batman game. That's all I want. Like, just give us what we want. We all want it. Yeah, absolutely. But did they make video games of the cartoon versions of Batman and Joker? I don't think they did. Hi, Bentley. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. Are you lonely? Do you need me to give you love? Here you go, puppy. You got some love. My little sad, unfortunate creature. He's such a good puppy. You'll take what that make, and you'll like it. That's true. The multiverses. Let's see. Is it that like the one with the DC multiverses? Did that come out on Switch? Oh, cool. I didn't know about this. Huh. Well, that looks like fun. It's kind of like Super Smash Brothers. Oh, looks like a lot of fun. He just got this Ninja Turtles game today, which looks like a side-scroller beat-em-up. And that looks like it's fun. Cool. Yeah, I'll check it out, Tori. And if we get it, I'll give you a shout out. Okay, no claims on anything on the board. I'm taking these books down. I still have a feeling there are people who are going to want some of these books. So you guys will see some of these next week, but Monday will be the last time you guys see these books before I do a restock. Hopefully we can get some of our Batman fans back in here in the meantime so we can move through it. Okay, I'm going to show off the final stack of books that we have here. Let's see if we can move through some of these, and then we are going to call it a night. I want to thank everybody for a solid week. We sold a lot of books. Thank you guys so much. You guys are fantastic. Dan Price is in the house. How you doing, Dan? We have one last FOMO book for the rack tonight. All the other ones are gone. Amazing Spider-Man, $8.95. I'm going for just $5. I don't have a rack of discipline. There is no rack of discipline. No more discipline on the rack. All right, I have Avengers West Coast Annual number 4 going for $2. Animosity, The Rise from Aftershock number 1 and number 2. That's going to go for $4. Dark Ages number 1 is $2. Uncanny Avengers number 1, we got a variant cover here with Deadpool on the cover and Scarlet Witch on number 14. Grab these two. It is $4. Vitriol the Hunter number 1 is $2. Lobster Johnson the Pirate's Ghost number 2 of 3 is $2. Hellblazer 17 is $2. More All-Star Batman. I have All-Star Batman number 4, number 6, and number 12. This is going to go for $6. Just $6 on the set. Every time I come across that book now, Eddie, I'm going to be thinking about how much you rack a discipline. Eddie racks a discipline. I don't rack a discipline. Contaminasan, you rack a discipline. It's Fansa. Contaminasan, you rack a discipline. I have Power Man and Iron Fist number 10. We got Sanford Green on the artwork here. This is going to go for $2. Spank me, I'm Christian. Condemn me, I'm Jewish. Just kidding, don't. I'm really proud of the fact that I'm Jewish. Kingpin number 3 and number 4. You can't condemn me. We didn't do anything. We were just all here making you laugh. All right. No more religion talk here. All right, hold on a second. Yeah, you knew that was coming. Canceled. I'm also canceled. Canceled. It's done. Legion of Superheroes number 301. That's going to go for $2. Batman 501, 502, 503, and 508. That's going to go for $8. $8. Bitch Planet number 2 is $2. You know, baklava is actually Turkish, isn't it? Turkish? It's not like a Jewish dish. What is a Jewish dish? I saw a great ad when I was driving. So there's there have been these ads that have been trying to get people to like consider Judaism, and there's kugels, which are like it's like a pastry, Jewish pastry. They're delicious, and they're like you should try kugels, but make sure you don't mix them up with kegels. Is it kegels or kugels? Ladies, help me out here. A little lost here. Louise. Lox. Yeah, that's true. Lox isn't really like Jewish, though. I wouldn't really say it's just smoked salmon. We just came up with the idea of putting it on a bagel with some schmear, and it's delicious. Matzah balls are Jewish. Yes, they are. Matzah is Jewish. And I don't know if it's like really Dan Price. I'm going to need your help here because you got or any other Jewish friend that we have in the audience right now. Somebody help me out. I'm alone and outnumbered. All right, I got Trinity number 2, number 3, and number 5. This is going to go for just $6. $6. Lewis, how you doing? Challah, you like challah, Tori? No, matzo ball is not a meatball. It has the consistency of a meatball. There's no meat in it, so it's matzah. I don't know how it's necessarily made. I've had it a bunch of times. Delicious, but awesome, Lewis. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I'm going to send out your invoice tomorrow, man. So matzah ball ingredients. All my Jewish friends who are watching the show right now, they're like, what the hell is wrong with you? So it's matzah meal, fat, and eggs. And they make it into like, sort of like a bally consistency, and then they boil it, and it's delicious. I love matzo ball soup. I have Detective Comics 676 going for $2. Super Sons number 6 is $2. Shadow of the Bat number 29 is $2. Iron Man 299 and 301 is $4. $4 on that. Oh, dude, it's really good. If you can find a deli by you and get some matzo ball soup, you will enjoy it. What is it, buddy? You want some matzo balls too? Bentley's here saying hi. You want to go, Bobby? Ninjak number 9 and number 11. Grab this pair. It's going to go for $4. We Are Nightwing number 53. That's $2. Tom King Batman. We got 29, 31, and number 47 going for just $6. Peter Parker Spider-Man 21, number 89, and number 97. That's going to go for $6. Wolverine 42, 43, 45. That's going to go for $6. Dan, how you doing, man? What's new with you in comics? I saw you change the photo for your Bigfoot Nose Karate group. Spectacular Spider-Man 231. That's going to go for $2. I have Mighty Thor number 467 and 468. That's going to go for $4. $4 on this. I have Hulk number 12 and number 14 and number 15 and number 16. That's all going to go for just $8. $8. Kane number 1 is $2. Batman and Robin Eternal number 11, number 13, and number 14. That's going to go for $6. I have Firepower number 8, number 9, and number 13. That's going to go for $6. Spider-Man Daredevil number 104. This is a Marvel Knights crossover. $2. Cyclops number 2, $2 on this. Grifter She number 2, $2 on that. Suicide Squad number 32, $2. Avengers 276, 277, 295, 327, 341, 342, 349. Grab all of these books here. It's 2, 4, 6, 7, all 7 at 14. Cholent. I have to see what that is. Ever had cholent before? Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever had this. That does look good. Looks like what? It's like lentils and potatoes and some other kind of beef. Looks really good, actually. I'll have to ask my mom about that. Teen Titans number 15 is $2. Fantastic Four number 5, number 9, and number 10. That's going to go for $6. $6 on this. Stormwatch number 1 from the New 52 is $2. Wolverine and the X-Men number 6 is $2. Blue Beetle number 16 is $2. And Chad Bowers and Jim Toe's Youngblood, we have number 1, number 6, and number 8. They brought it back. And I think Rob Liefeld did the covers for it too. $6 on this. So one thing I want to say that I'm really, really grateful for, these are all warehouse books that I just stocked up on over the last, 2 days. And we moved through more than half of it. So I just want to let you guys know how much I appreciate you all for shopping with me and for hanging out. You guys are fantastic. We're going to close out the show here by showcasing the bottom row books one last time. I'm going to give you guys a second here to make any claims on the board. Don't forget, we got one last FOMO book here, Amazing Spider-Man 895, which is going to go for $5. Put that there. You have any questions? You want to make any claims? Just let me know. We got 9 minutes left on the clock here, folks, so this is your last chance. Last chance is coming up, and then we're closing up shop for the week. Give you guys one moment, and then I'll take down all the books. One more minute here. At 9:53, I'll take down all the books, and I will showcase the bottom row one more time, give you guys one more chance to claim those books, and then we're going to call it a night. Okay, taking these books down. You guys will see these again next week. Maybe it's time to turn them into mofo books. What do you guys think? Is it time to make these mofo books? If you guys want to make any claims after hours too, that's totally fine. You can reach out to me and be like, hey, Onrie, I want these books here. If I still have them in stock, they're yours at the same prices. Or maybe next week they'll be mofo books. Who knows? We'll see. We moved a lot of stuff today and yesterday, thanks to you folks. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon, Eddie. All right, so I still have these Walking Dead books here. Really eager to move these. I have this hardcover of book 5, book 6, book 9, book 11, and book 12. Keith, mofo books, more for your money. So we're doing dollar books. That would mean they're dollar books. And I think we could pretty much make all those books dollar books. So I'll probably showcase them again next week at some point and make them mofo books. Next time you see those books, they'll be mofo books. Probably. We'll see. So if you guys want to grab all of these Walking Dead books here, it is $50 for this big stack of Walking Dead books. I am looking to get rid of them. All of these are shrink wrapped. Some of the shrink wrap is coming off. But if you decide you want to grab these, it's just $50. I really want to move them and get them out of here. I've been holding on to these for way too long. And I could list them all on eBay and get like 35 a crack on them, but I'm just gonna be sitting on them forever. And who wants to do that? I definitely don't. Okay, I'm gonna show off bottom row books one more time, and then we're closing out the show. FOMO books. Dollar FOMO books. Well, at that point, when they become mofo books, they already are kind of FOMO because they're going for $1 now, right? All right. So bottom row. Venom Legacy number 201, $5. Gwen Stacy number 1, $5. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man 24 is $5. Batman versus Big B, A Wolf in Gotham number 6 is $5. Astounding Wolfman number 2 is $5. Batman 16 is $5. Kong the Untamed number 5 is $4. Batwoman number 1 is $8. Batman 100, this really cool variant, is $8. Captain America 750 is $8. Monkey Prince number 1 is $4. Peacemaker Disturbing the Peace number 1 is $4. And 2099 AD Genesis is going to go for $4. And King Size Annual Avengers number 10 is going to go for $20 on this. And then don't forget we got Amazing Spider-Man $8.95. That's going to go for just $5. And finally we have Carnage number 1. This cool foil is going to go for $15. Number 2, 3, and 4 are also going to go for $15. This is going to go for $30 for the stack here. All right, and this is the first run of Carnage. It's really, really good. It's from my personal collection, so I know what I'm talking about here. I know a good comic when I see a good comic. All right, so that is everything for today. And if anybody has any questions about any of these books, after hours or whatever, feel free to let me know. I appreciate you all being here tonight. You guys are absolutely fantastic. It has been a hell of a day, so I'm going to duck out a little bit early. I appreciate you all being here. Have a wonderful evening, and next week we will be back with all new comics. And reach out to me. I'm here. So just because I'm not doing shows doesn't mean, I can't. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of restocking. So you guys can just reach out to me and say, hey, Onrie, I'm looking for this or that or the other thing, and I'll see what I can do about finding it for you. You guys can catch me on Monday. on my channel. I'll do my first show at 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern. That'll be on Monday. And we're going to have a really great show for you guys. All new stuff. You guys are in for a real big treat on Monday. And yeah, I'll be putting together new FOMO books. I'll be out shopping. I'll be reading comics. You guys can reach out to me anytime you have questions, anything. Just reach out. I'll be here for you guys. All right. Have a great night. I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Have a good night. Oh, shoot.